Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us for another Whitfield's Q&A. It's our 6,000K Q&A. We're actually at like 6,300 now. Yay! These are questions you have asked us. We had UQ for RA. And tonight, she's having some Lagunitas, and I'm having crisp and natural hard cider, Belgian Trappist yeast, and organic maple syrup. Crispin. I got a lot of questions, so you know what? Without further ado, we're gonna get right into them. JP Motorsports. What can I use to get the stubborn yellow and brown stains out of my underwear? Well, my suggestion would be stop shitting and pissing in your underwear. Or bleach. Merrick K asks, which takes longer, making the music or the YouTube rendering? Well, there's no question, but the music takes a lot longer. The rendering might take an hour or two. The music takes many, many hours and possibly weeks, depending on what the project is. So, yes, Merrick K, there is no comparison. The music takes much longer. Elizabeth Rickard, sorry, I don't know. Why YouTube food reviews? Why not? No, because I love food. I like food. And it was something that I actually could connect with, something that we both know about. We both eat.
We've eaten our whole lives.
That helped. Like I said, I've had many years of experience of eating. I can eat it, I can talk, and I can edit stuff and use my music and then cook and all that. So yeah, that's why food. Matt Covington asks, what's your favorite movie, favorite book, favorite YouTube channel? What inspired you to start a channel? Are you open to in-person collaborations? Crunchy or smooth peanut butter? Well, okay, let's start from the beginning. What's your favorite movie?
Oh yeah, Labyrinth. Labyrinth's my favorite.
So Labyrinth's her favorite movie, and my favorite movie of all time is, that's a tough call. I don't know. It's either Jurassic Park or Back to the Future. My favorite book is probably magazines. No, my favorite book of all time is Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. By Michael Crichton. What's your favorite book of all time? I just did like an unnecessary hand on my hip. What's your favorite book of all time?
Okay, yeah, the book's based on True Blood.
There you go. Sookie Stackhouse novels by Charlene Harris. True Blood, essentially. So there you go. True Blood, Jurassic Park. What's our favorite YouTube channel? That's a really tough one, to be honest with you. H3H3, Kid Behind a Camera, Game Grumps, Brett and Link are like the godfathers of YouTube in my mind. Like they can do no wrong. Who do you think my absolute favorite is?
Red Letter Media.
Red Letter Media. That is absolutely my favorite. So who's your favorite YouTube channel?
I did like Julian Smith a lot before.
Yeah, Julian Smith doesn't do much anymore. Yeah, oh god, Julian Smith is great. I love Julian Smith. Yeah, we pretty much watch the same channels. So, I mean, it's not like I have exclusive favorites. Yeah. Angry Grandpa, of course, all that. But with that, we watch them literally daily. Kid Behind a Camera, that leads into the next one, which is, believe it or not, that was what kind of inspired us to do the copycat recipes, which is really funny because it turned out after we started doing them for about 6 months that there was a little tiny channel that no one knew about that was doing the exact same thing long before us. I don't know, you've probably heard of them. They're healthy junk food or something. I'm kidding, JP and Julie, obviously. No, really, we had no idea that channel existed. And I was like, oh, we're putting up copycat recipes. This is so clever and original. And then we saw that it was the exact same format. We're like, oh, God. It just looks like we're ripping them off. My God, they're going to think we're ripping them off. JP contacted me and said how much he liked the videos. So freaking nice. And we actually went over there, did a video with them. And it's just the coolest people in the world. But it was just crazy. What I learned about that with YouTube is I don't care how original you think your idea is. It's been done. It's guaranteed. Someone's done it. So you know what? Just do your thing. If it's what you want to do and you love, then do it. Yeah, the Kid Behind the Camera, they did a White Castle recipe, and we thought, that sounds so fun. So we went ahead and did our own. That was our very first actual recipe food. Like, that's when we really decided that was what we're going to do. So there you go. Are we open to collaborations? Yeah. Not flying to Timbuktu to like eat a hamburger. Probably not going to happen. And smooth or crunchy peanut butter.
It's because I can't eat crunchy.
Crunchy because I can. Thomas McDonald asks, what's our favorite food to eat? Eat right now is my cider. Spectacular. Is pizza. Hard to beat a good pizza. You could probably physically beat the shit out of a pizza.
Probably mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese and pizza. There you go. Virtue says, screw those questions. When is the band playing next? Well, that's a question. Ha ha ha. You asked a question. And the answer to that question is, I don't know. That's the truth. Do you have kids? I have a stepdaughter. And she has nothing. No, it's her. It's her daughter from a previous marriage. You fail at first, try again, right? The Metal Pigeon asks, a few questions. I know you guys are into industrial music. Not sure if rock or metal, but if you are in metal bands, because he mentions that we're in the Tampa Bay area. Tampa's really known for metal. Obituary, Morbid Angel, Death, all those bands. And here's the fact of the matter. I actually know people who are in those bands. I never got into the death metal scene or the metal scene, so to speak. They're some of the coolest damn people I know. And the metal crowds are really awesome, actually, because we've played shows that kind of crossed over into the metal. And they're some of the most fun shows we've ever played. But do I personally listen to them? No. As far as just like metal goes, I don't even know if that's metal. Like Pantera. Like, I mean,
Is that metal?
I don't know. I feel like I'm fucking old as shit. Is it metal? I'm like Jethro Tull. Tom Miskey. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Or said, my fiance and I want to know what made you decide to do food reviews. Well, we answered that earlier. We really didn't do fast food stuff, and it was an excuse to like, hey, it's not really, eating bad for a video. We're a small channel. We're teeny tiny in the grand spectrum of things on YouTube. But to even have 6,000 is crazy to me, because I remember when we're like, if we could just get 1,000, life would be different. But you know what? That's true. The grass is always greener. Okay. Cacti88. Do you have day jobs? How old are you? Married? When are the braces coming off? Would you let a fan take you out to lunch and do a review? Who inspired you to start a channel? Any plans for kids? Let's go from the bottom of that one. Any plans for kids? From here on out? Nah. No,
we're done.
That
we're
ship,
done with all that.
That ship has done sailed. Who inspired you to start this channel? We answered that earlier. Would we let a fan take us to lunch to review? Yeah. Depends on the fan. Let's just put that out there. Some guy like, I want to feed you. Like, no. He's like in an alley. I'm like, this doesn't look like Burger King. Yes, with caveats. When are the races coming off? That's a common question.
So hopefully another year. Probably not until a year and a half.
Are we married? Yes, we are. And we've been married for 11 years now. Invited her to one of my shows, Ninth Evolution shows, one of my band shows, and on MySpace. And then the rest is history. Mm-hmm. How old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little older. I'm 25 in one day. It's up to you to decide if we're lying. And then, do you have day jobs? Yes. Yes, she works with insurance, and I'm a composer. Like, legitimately. Like, people are like, sure you are. No, I am. I'm a composer. That's what I do. And she works in insurance. So, that was exciting. That one was exciting. Stripper liquor, the liquor of strippers, asked the question, tell us how you two met. Well, I don't have to because I just did. Okay. Once upon a time. No, I'm not doing it. Platum. Platum. That's not like Obama there. Like, are the only restaurants, food joints, or drive-thrus that you haven't been to. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot because we're in Florida. So Amber watches. And Amber, are you watching? Are you watches this? So where are you guys originally from, and where are we currently doing the videos? I'm from the Chicago greater area. Where are you from?
St. Pete, Florida.
And where do we live right now?
St. Pete, Florida.
She didn't travel much. She didn't get out much. Stripper Liquor's back with a bunch of questions, so we're going to rapid fire these. Can blind people be dyslexic when they read Braille? No. Since croutons are stale bread, why do they come in airtight packages? Because they're baked stale bread. If God dropped acid, would he see people? Probably. If people from Poland are called Poles, why aren't people from Holland called holes? They are. Have you ever been to Holland? They call them all holes. And especially for Jen. Yeah, hole. I don't know what that means, especially for Jen.
I think it means the next question.
If women wear... Oh. and specifically for Jen, if women wear a pair of pants and a pair of panties, why don't they wear a pair of bras?
I don't know how to answer that.
The answer is boobs. That's the correct answer. That is boobs, Stripper Liquor. FF Eater, when is the deadline for questions? It's past. That was your one question. Good day, sir. I said good day, sir. Have you ever worked in fast food? No, but I did work at Red Lobster. It's good food quickly. How many objects can you hide in your beard? 17, depending on the size. What equipment and software do you use for your videos? Right now we're recording on a Nikon D3300. Sometimes we just do our little Sony PowerShot, CyberShot, whatever the hell the thing's called. Car reviews now, we actually use my phone. For editing, I use Sony Vegas and Adobe After Effects. And then, of course, all my music software. But I won't bore you with that. There's a lot going on there. R. Jones. Did Jen always approve of your beard? Sega or Nintendo? Where do Floridians go for vacations? Pancakes or waffles? Okay. Did Jen always approve of the beard? Yes. In fact, she demanded I grow the rest of the beard out. You know that Duck Dynasty? She just kept looking at me going, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm like, that's weird. Oh, you want me to grow a beard? Why didn't you just say it? Sega or Nintendo? That's a tough one for me. I mean,
I say Nintendo.
I say Nintendo now, but when it was Genesis and Super Nintendo, I had a Genesis. I did not have a Super Nintendo. I really, really liked Sonic. And even in hindsight, when I look back, it's Nintendo. I still love Nintendo. Zelda, A Link to the Past is my favorite game of all time. And then Ocarina of Time is number 2. And then, like, Fallout 3 and 4 are right there. So, yeah, I mean, Nintendo. Nintendo rules. In fact, I don't feel like refocusing everything. I actually have a Mario and Luigi curtain set. Where do Floridians go on vacation? Well, I know where we go. We go to Orlando. Because it's only an hour and a half away, and there's, like, everything there. Mm-hmm. Okay, FF Eater is back. With more questions. How long have I had my beard? Probably since I was a baby. Have you always lived in Florida? Nope. No. So we already covered that one. What is the meaning of life? 42.
42.
It's 42. PB&J or grilled cheese? There's no contest in that one. You pick PB&J if you like life a little less, and you just don't care about your happiness. Cracking it up here in Whitfield's Food Review. Which other YouTubers do you like? Well, we covered that one. Ever had to leave because of a hurricane? Actually, weirdly enough, no. The year that we met, that was the year that Florida got hit with like 5 hurricanes. Some of them were big, and one of them ended up being Katrina. And that was the one that veered off at the last minute. If you remember Hurricane Katrina, the one that decimated New Orleans and Louisiana, Mississippi. And that one was actually an absolute dead target to hit the Tampa Bay area, right where I live, which is where we lived, which is a peninsula on a peninsula, Pinellas County. And if that had hit us, we would have been just underwater and decimated. Okay, which fast food places have you never been to but want to try? We covered that earlier. How long have you been married? 11 years. Covered that too. How many views or subs would you need to do this full time? Oh, wow. No idea. No joke. Probably had to be the millions. That's the truth. I mean, to make enough money for 2 human beings to live and eat and like have internet and
get insurance without.
Yeah. The subs are nice because those are supposedly people who are going to see your videos and then watch them. But it's the views. You could have 1 million subs and get 1,000 views a day, and that doesn't mean anything. You don't get money for subs. While you could have 1 million subs, if you don't, I think you'd have to get in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views a day. Tater Daniels, one of my favorite names. I love that. They call me Tater Daniels. Favorite and least favorite review you've ever done? Do you mean like least favorite as far as the food, or least favorite as like I look at it like, ugh, I'm not happy with that?
I would base it off of the food.
Okay, well I can say real quickly, like any of our first like 5 videos I look at and I'm like, hey everybody, I don't know what's wrong with me then. I was horrible. I just, you kind of have to work your way into something, but I was just like, hey everyone, join us for a meal. It was just really bad.
Bad for you.
Yeah, I have one that I end up getting very, 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 very sick off of. I promised them I wouldn't call them out on it. We mended fences after this. This is a true story. I got violently ill. So that was my worst one. Like I said though, it was a spicy situation is all I'll say. And then we'll move on. So next we've got Huggle, which is King Bill. And yes, we had nice conversations about Labyrinth. I had conversations about Labyrinth, and because people always ask what's up here, and we'll do that in another video. We're going to run out of time on this one. VHS. Kids are like, what the hell is that thing? Would you rather be a Master Jedi or a level 99 wizard? Well, I don't know what a level 99 wizard specifically is, so I'd say Master Jedi. No, I have a legit answer to this. A Jedi, because a Jedi doesn't have to be 99 years old. When have you ever seen a young wizard like walk into a bar? I'm like, hey, I'm a level 99 wizard. They look like Merlin. That's what they all look like. Luke Skywalker's a Master Jedi, and he's like this blonde, blue-eyed hunk. And even if they're not attractive, they're like, I'm very attractive. Like, you are very attractive. Wave his wand and then get someone to tell him he's hot. Isn't that what life's about? Getting strangers to tell you you're hot?
Not really. Not really.
We'll agree to disagree on that one. Do apologize if I butcher your name. Melessia Swami? Melessia Swami? I hope I said that accurate. But she asked, apart from YouTube's, vids. Well, I don't know why. I feel like I was in Clueless there. He said, apart from YouTube vids, what was you and your wife's profession? Okay, we went over that. Composer.
Insurance.
Boom. 2, how'd you guys meet? We also covered that too. Music, insurance. I got hurt at one of my shows and you were the adjuster. 3, who inspired you to start your own channel on YouTube? That's it. Well, we kind of covered all those, but thank you for the question. Nick Laporno. I feel that's not a real name. Are you surprised you don't have more subscribers? No. A lot of people say that, and I take that as a compliment. They're like, God, you should have so much more. And I'm like, damn right. I didn't think we'd ever get to where we are now. So do I think we should have more? No. Would I like more? Different question. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. How much more? I don't know. How many people in the world? Yeah, sky's the limit. Yes, I would like more. Do I think I should have more? No. Okay, Juan S. asked, what's our favorite chicken sandwich? I would go with the Zinger. We're both going with the Zinger. KFC Zinger being the best chicken sandwich we've had, to memory at least.
Yeah.
So we're in the very last stretch of our Whitfield's Food Review 6K Q&A. And these were questions submitted via Facebook. So Sean Woods says, how over are you with people constantly asking why Jen eats differently because of braces? I'm fine with it.
Over it. Us a little over it is we make a mention of it every video. Why I have to eat the way I do.
Well, here's the thing. Now there's new viewers.
But we make a mention of it in every video.
I don't have a problem with anyone asking. There's nothing wrong with that. People are going...
That's when they're getting rude about it.
That's the difference. Yeah. There are people who are like, oh, why is she eating a pizza with scissors? Yeah. Well, I'm like, okay, fair enough. But when someone's like, Dad eats the pizza wrong, that's when you're like, okay. Who that hoe who eats the pizza? I'm just like dead serious. Who that hoe that eat pizza like that? And that was literally like verbatim. Like, I might be that hoe. Am I that hoe?
I think I am.
Oh, you're that hoe.
That's hoe be Jen.
I'm glad we cleared that up. Cat Pratt. Hi, Cat Pratt. What 2 foods would you be willing to... That's not right. So what 2 foods essentially would we make it as an amalgam? We made an abomination burger where we took a cronut, which is a croissant and donut, used that as a bun, and then made a combination pork and hamburger burger patty with pepper jelly and bacon, and it was scrumdiddlyumptious. No, it was really good. And so that... Kind of forgot I was going with that, but that. Larry Guac, Father Blythe guac guy who does guacamole and other guac things. He asked, what's the best guacamole you ever tasted? Probably that Walmart brand that we had that one time. We used this guacamole for a Chipotle recipe long time ago, so check that out, and it's really good. Mm-hmm. Tim Spencer asked, what is the best tasting food that looked or smelled the worst? Cheese. We've gotten like really super aged cheese, and we're like cheese connoisseurs, and they smell like farts. Farts from their ass. That's what they smell like. But they taste pretty good. Shane Temple, favorite non-spicy wing sauce. Parmesan. The Parmesan from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
And mine was the curry one from Buffalo Wild Wings. I thought that was fantastic. Our boy Jay Phoenix, when is Elmo gonna cook? Well, he did Orange Julius, and he also got Inappropriate one time. Maybe he'll come back at some point, probably. Sean Milby, one of the foods you made on your channel, which was your favorite? The favorite thing we ever made?
Donut we made, the big Simpsons donut.
The big Homer donut. That was a lot of fun. So, yeah, that was that. Yeah, the big Homer donut was really fun. Colleen Purist. Worst food poisoning. Okay, you're asking that because you know damn well which one I got food poisoning off of. So, yeah. Brady Hutchinson, what's the worst fast food experience you've ever had? I mentioned it earlier. If that's the end of our Q&A, did you guys enjoy it? I hope we answered every single question you guys asked for the most part. So what would you like to see from Whitfield's Food Review in the future? Everything, let us know. We're so grateful to you guys. 6,300 and counting every single day. We're all a big family. Your family, we love you. Thank you so much. And until next time, cheers, friends.